So there's a definition. Negotiation is a strategic communication process. What do we mean by that? Well, if you go back and kind of look at the root for negotiation, it's a Latin word, and it simply means to carry on business. It means to carry on business. And you can imagine whenever the Latin folks were back there inventing the language and trying to come up with a word, they were thinking about, well, maybe it's the baker who's just down the alley there, and every morning he gets up at 4 in the morning and bakes bread. And there's a farmer who comes in once a week from the country, and he has lettuce and tomatoes, and these folks meet up with each other, and the baker wants some vegetables, and the farmer wants some bread, and somehow they engage in a process, the negotiation process, to put a deal together so they both get what they want. You can imagine it in that setting. The dynamics of that, if we could have been around to measure it, are not all that different than you putting a multi-million-dollar real estate deal together. You've got some folks that want something they don't have, and some other folks that want stuff they don't have, and somehow through all this process, we each get what we want, at least to a satisfactory level, and life continues. It is the way we carry on business, and it's not just the business of business, it's the business of life. Now think about this for a moment. You are all outstanding expert negotiators. You may not view yourself that way. It may not even be on your resume. But if you break down what you do all day long, every day, you are outstanding negotiators, and you began this process when you were very, very young. Now think about this definition. A communication process to put a deal together. See, instinctively you knew about that long before you could even talk. Here's the baby that comes out, and all of a sudden the baby is crying. That's an approach to communication. And the baby is saying, I want something, and we turn and try to satisfy it. And when the crying stops, we think for a few moments we've done it.